Sasai tsurikomi-ashi. Sasai is to prop or block. Tsurikomi means to pull and lift, just like you're fishing. When you catch a fish, you pull and lift them up out of the water. The ashi really serves as the fulcrum by which you pull them over. What's actually doing a preponderance of the throw is the hand. The way I learned in jiu-jitsu was that it's a te-waza, but the Kodokan syllabus has it as an ashi-waza because the foot has to be there. It's not a sweep, it's a block. When you come in, you lean back so that your buttock is at least over your heel, if not past it, and then you stretch out your other leg, and the target is right here in front of their ankle. So it's a good idea to turn this foot so it's facing perpendicular to your opponent. When you step in, you see how I turn? So the right hand is going to turn. So you notice how I turned his shoulder. And I do that because this one is slightly pushing in a circular motion. This one is pulling in a circular motion. You see the kuzushi there? When you're doing the turn, this pushing, you see how my elbow goes underneath like tsurikomi goshi? Sometimes you can come here and drop right into the chest. Pow. So it almost becomes like an empiuchi, elbow strike into the chest area that causes them to turn. Which direction do you pull? Do you pull up? Do you pull straight across? Or do you pull down? Well, that certainly depends on the height of your opponent. If you have someone that's really short and you pull them down, they just bend over. If you have someone about your same size, you're coming around this way. If you have someone taller, you bring them up to make sure that they get on their toe. Sometimes you're going to catch them like that. Sometimes you catch just barely on the toe. So the ideal target practice is just here. 1, 2. See that? 1, 2. You see how the flat of my foot fits right around just like a hand? If you have really long legs, you want to step a little further out. If you have shorter legs, it's a little in. So to finish this throw, this is pulling. And you notice that all this time here, I'm turning in a circular motion. And I continue to turn. Like on the Nage no Kata, it's ichi, ni here out of the way, right? And then you turn, and then you catch your balance, and you hold them up. So it's that severe turn. So the history of this, here's the katana here. See how I move to the side? This one comes the inside, this one comes outside, and I turn, and I catch it. Is it ashiwaza because the foot has to be there in order to block it? Or is it tewaza? It's debatable. Whatever way you do it, if it works, it's a good waza. And like I said, Inoue Sensei showed, he takes to a pottery shop, right, and asks everybody to make a bowl. Everyone's going to make a bowl, but every one of them is going to look differently. So you have all different kinds of ways of doing Sasai tsurikomi-ashi, as long as you conform to the clear requirement that it's the hand and the foot that's blocking.